Hello, I'm Thomas and welcome to the island of Sodor, where me and my friends work really hard on our railway and be really useful. Today is winter time and almost Christmas. Snow has fallen from the sky and the ground is covered in snow. Can be a winter wonderland, but it can also be dangerous on the slick rails. My friend Henry once pulled a very special train on a snowy night and it got him into a serious accident. Let me show you what I mean. One winter evening, Henry was the only one awake because he just came back from pulling some trucks. His driver walked up to him and told him some news. We'll be up really early in the morning because we need to take the flying Kipper. Don't tell Gordon, but I think if we pull the Kipper nicely, the fat controller will let you pull the express. Henry was very excited to hear that and cheered too. Alright, that will be lovely. A few hours had passed and Henry was ready to go to the harbor. There, a ship full of cargo was dropping off fish in crates so the crew could load them in a famous train called the Flying Kipper. Henry was ready at 5 o'clock. The workmen were hustling and bustling loading up the vans of fish. All the doors closed and the guard waved his green lamp. The Flying Kipper was ready to go. He had trouble starting at first, but he managed to pull the heavy load just fine afterwards. Clouds and steam poured out of his funnel into the cold air, and the fire's light shined brightly. When he was passing by, another signal showed a yellow light. His driver looked out of his cab to look at it was down. All clear, Henry, away we go. But what they couldn't see was that the switches were frozen, so they went to the sidings and they were heading for trouble. The goods train was waiting for the Kipper to pass by, but it was on the same line as Henry. When Henry spotted the train, he immediately put his brakes, but the icy rails made him continue moving. He ran into the brake van and came off the tracks. Luckily, nobody was hurt, but he laid in the snow for hours in surprise. When the accident was getting cleaned up, the fat controller came to see if he was alright. The signal was down, sir, cried Henry. Cheer up, Henry, it wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to crew where they will give you a different shape. Won't that be nice? Yes, sir, said Henry, doubtedly. When spring came, Henry came out of crew with a different-looking engine. He had a different shape and a bigger firebox, and he didn't need any special coal anymore. Everyone was very happy to see him return, and he blew a big whistle, thanking everyone for the big welcome back. But I'm sorry to say that not everyone is happy to see his return. Some boys have been giving him some serious trouble, and Gordon gets jealous of him pulling the express, but that's another story. And that's the famous story about Henry and the Flying Kipper. Just remember to always be careful on where to you are going in snowy weather, otherwise you are going to be in a serious accident like Henry did. Also remember that little engines can do big things. Have a happy Christmas, and I'll tell you another story next time, here real soon.